My name is Jean-François Maljean. It's a French name. I have also a Chinese name, which is Shang Malong. I'm a musician I would say for forever. I started when I was 6, and then I never quit, and always played music, piano, composed. Getting interested in Chinese music or ethnic music came much later. I was always interested in the fusion between two kinds of music. The idea came much later when I started my career in China from the years 2000. I met a guy who had relationships with Dongzu. The Tong are a minority in China, and he told me, why don't you listen to this music? And he gave me, I think, even an album, and I listened to, and I liked it. And then I started to work on a fusion project. It was my first album. There were no harmonies, or very few. Everything was, I would say, monophonic. The goal was put on the melodies. They had beautiful melodies and very original melodies that they pass through them during the centuries. What interested me was to put chords underneath and try to harmonize a bit and make it more Western. It's another source of inspiration. It's completely different than the inspiration that we have in the Occidental music. It's very pure. The first time that I went to China, I was looking at everything, being astonished by everything was so different. Then you start after 10, 20 times to have one part of your heart Chinese and to understand. In 20 years I was going there around 7 times a year. I have observed a lot of kindness from the people, very interested to meet me, to show me their music, their culture. Interested to see the variety of the culture. It's like many countries linked together. I hope that I brought them a new approach and they could have another vision of their pieces, for example, with the orchestration, with the drums. Most of this music, ethnic music, is vocal music, so of course I use it, and they are one of the most important characters. I think that I extract the more commercial melodic parts, and then of course it becomes easy for the audience, the Western audience, to recognize it. Sometimes I cut very short part, like ta 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 ta, and then it's like a chorus or a verse in a European song. We perform with some Dong people in Paris. We brought them I remember, in Prague, in Budapest, Geneva. Yeah, the people was very enthusiastic. This song, Chime of the Dawn Bells, I think it had an impact because it was the first one written by a foreigner in support of Wuhan and the problems in Wuhan. It was very spontaneous. We did it with our heart, trying to understand what was happening there. The most important idea that I wanted to convey is solidarity with the people in Wuhan. You may feel alone now, but the world stands with you, united and brave. That's for me what I wanted to convey. Music lifts the darkness. I think this idea was safely received by Wuhan, and they were encouraged. I didn't try to make a hit on the back of the COVID, but it was a hit. It was this song was played everywhere. We have a lot of views, we have a lot of remarks. People are thanking us, even the government. It's played there, they want you in London, they want you in Holland. When it starts, it's going very fast. You can feel it. We are all bridge builders. We can be, but we have to think, to respect the culture of the other country, bring our culture and respect the culture. But I think it's a physical act. You cannot only do that with computers or internet. You have also to travel and to meet the people, to play your music to the people. And that's the way to be a bridge builder, to narrow the gap between the cultures. The culture is different. We have different languages, but it can bring a lot of richness to each other.